All right, Jeff, you want to do the disclaimer real quick and then I'll go from there.
Absolutely. Let me just spotlight ourselves. Hey, everybody, Jeff and Helen Ashby. So great to have you here this evening. We need to make sure that we are protected from a legal standpoint. Here we go. These statements and comments have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This information is solely for educational purposes only and includes recent advances in research on micronutrients. That's what we're dealing with here tonight. Engage, the micronutrient company, does not claim that our products diagnose, treat, cure, heal, or prevent any disease or injury. However, Engage's products are formulated to address nutritional deficiencies and supply the body with the required nutrients. And it's important to note that nothing here is meant to be a substitute for professional medical treatment or a consultation with your primary health care provider. So that having been taken care of, I'll remove the words and slide it back over to you, Beth.
Okay, I would like to thank you all for coming to this call tonight. We are going to do Q&A for the new GLP-1 that we are all so excited about. Hopefully y'all have really got those orders out and shared these specials with people to change their life down the road. So, we usually introduce Dr. Prasad with his studies and that, and I'm going to do a little different tonight. Dr. Prasad wrote his some statements in a little book that we got when we went to California for his 90th birthday. So instead of, like I said, saying his credentials, I'm going to read a few of Dr. Prasad's quotes because it goes with how unique he is. So he said, I create things that nobody has done so far. I propose an idea that nobody has thought of. He also said, life's journey is short. Optimism makes it pleasant. I feel happy when I help someone else. Expressions of gratitude is a reflection of good character. And then he says, I do not demand trust. I must earn it. Adversity opens a new door for success. I do my duty without expecting any reward. And I think every one of us should take his advice. And I think it was clear as day, those statements. And Dr. Prasad, we really do appreciate you. We appreciate your knowledge. We appreciate all the time that you to, better mankind. So thank you for being part of our call tonight and honoring us.
Thank you, Beth. I always enjoy being with you and Engage family. And anything I can contribute to help human health, I'm always ready.
So, Rod, you ready?
Oh, I'm always ready. I am always ready. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, you're next.
Okay. What I would like to do is just ask everyone to just grab a pen and pencil or a paper, and let's start just writing down some notes, because even though this is recorded, this is just for your memory jog, okay? I want to have the first question. I want to ask Dave. Dave, are you on?
I'm here.
You unmute yourself.
I'm here, yes.
Okay, great. I'm so excited, and I would just want to tell everyone that's on this call, if you didn't go to this birthday party, you missed meeting some of the most incredible people in this business. I want to commend Dr. Prasad. I want to commend Dave. I want to commend Beth. I want to commend everyone that showed up. Please, people, don't miss the next event. Get over there and get your people there, because these guys know how to throw a real party, okay? Only thing is I don't drink. So anyway, we're going to just leave that alone. And it was wonderful meeting you, Dave. I got a chance to roll Dave around in his wheelchair, and I had a great time meeting Dr. Prasad and everyone there. And this is just making me more excited about this product. So, Dave, the question is, what made you create this wonderful company by the name of Engage?
Well, for me, just like all of us, life has been an interesting journey. And the journey to Engage has not been a direct straight line journey for me. I think, Rod, I told you my story and my motivation. My background was in finance and business. I got my MBA at the Wharton Business School, had some time at Procter & Gamble working brand management and healthcare. But like many of you, if not most of you on this call, I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. I've started numerous companies of my own. And so I left P&G and started an investment banking company called McKinley Capital. And one of my the opportunities that crossed my path was Dr. Prasad and his military micronutrient formula. I'll show you the original product right here. I don't know if you can read the name there, the glare. There you go, military micronutrient formulation. I was introduced to this product in 2012, and little did I know that it would change my life more than just in the nutrition it provided me and health, but also in terms of the mission and purpose of my life. Jeff and Helen were there when we started with this. And in fact, it was at numerous meetings. One of the bigger ones that was with the Ashbys. I saw the impact that this product, Micro Daily, had on people's lives. And I decided to transform my whole life and engage in bringing health and goodness to people's lives, my mission. So I did a career change, a mission change in my late 40s, early 50s. To focus on bringing health and goodness to the world with Dr. Prasad's products. And that coincided with Dr. Prasad wanting to work with me and work with us to take his products to the world, because he had never seen anyone who could really focus on the business side of it like he focused on the nutrition side. So Rod, the reason I'm here and the vision I have is to bring health and goodness to the world with Dr. Prasad's products, because I saw the transformative power that they had in people's lives. And then there's another element to it, and that is I chose direct sales for a specific reason. In fact, today I had Beth, one of Beth's affiliates was here in Utah, and she asked me the question, you know, what's driving me? And Rod, it's the same answer I gave to you, and that is I am driven with the idea of doing something that's never been done before to bring empowerment and inspiration to people to fulfill the full measure of their potential. And one of the ways that I measure that is in creating a company where everyone can win, meaning everyone not only experiences better health, but experiences better finances. And so what's driving me is to do something that people say is impossible, and that is create a company where everyone wins, built off of the products that Dr. Prasad formulates and keeps formulating. So that's the vision, that's the mission, that's the direction. And, you know, we've been committed to this for going on a decade now, and it's been the most delightful, but also the most challenging journey I've ever been on. And I just love it.
Wow, what a great answer. And the thing is, what I love the most is your mission to bring health and goodness to the world. So people, everyone that's on this call, I want you to understand that that's so important, because in this day and age, with the kind of supplements, with the kind of things that's going on, we need a product that we can trust, that we like, and that we can put into our bodies because we know where it's coming from. And this is why we're here. Everyone is here tonight. Okay? So now the next question, and thank you so much, Dave, for your answer, and it's incredible. The next question is for Dr. Prasad.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your brain. Thank you for everything that you have done for all of us that's taken this product. And if someone is not on this product, you're missing out on something unbelievable and incredible. So Dr. Prasad, the first question is, let's talk about GLP-1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
How does the new GLP-1 boost product fit in with the core 4 products? Plus digestive boost.
One thing is it fits very well, because take the example of micronutrient. If you are hungry, your appetite is reduced and you will not be eating very much. And in long term, it can develop a micronutrient deficiency because you don't feel hungry, you don't eat proper diet, and so on. So micronutrient is very important. Then it comes the probiotics. Probiotic also stimulates the production of GLP-1, which I did not know. The probiotics has many other advantages, but it also, and the reason it does it, because it ferments the fibers. It ferments the fiber, and they produce a short-chain fatty acid, which stimulates the GLP production. So this is very important to remember that because of intestinal dysbiosis, probiotics with prebiotics behave is very important, very necessary to enhance the further effectiveness of GLP boost, because it also produces GLP-1. The third one is the, say, omega-3, omega-3. Omega-3 fatty acid is not directly responsible for producing GLP, but it acts as an antioxidant, so any potential toxicity can be reduced. And also it is very important for your brain function as well as your for heart function. So for overall health, this is very, very important. And fourth one is collagen peptide, which is very, very important from GLP point of view, because it inhibits, as you know, when GLP is produced, in 1.5 minutes, they get destroyed. Why? Because there is an enzyme called DPP4, which degrades or destroys the GLP-1 or GIP, both they do. And so the collagen peptide has an inhibitor of DPP4. So if you are taking also collagen, then the lifespan of the GLP will be markedly enhanced. So the effectiveness of the product that we have developed, a weight loss product, or GLP boost, they will be further enhanced. So you can see how this thing very important. Core
Dr. Prasad, would you say it's fair to say that the Core 4 supercharges the GLP boost for effectiveness?
Yes, exactly. Exact Core 4. Because, this is, again, very important to remember. Many people don't understand it, that, they say, oh, okay, GLP. And so I think this is very important to think that Core 4 is if you can afford it, but if you suppose financially, if somebody can't afford it, for example, at least the basic bundle, which is macronutrient and probiotics, is a must. I would like to say 3 bundle, but Core 4 is the ideal. But I'm saying that, sometimes financial constraint, because once you commit it, you're committing for your life.
Wow, that is a great answer. And people, if you can shorthand, but this call is also recorded. This is amazing how he just described why we need this product in conjunction with the Core 4. This is the second question.
Mm-hmm.
What are the main differences and similarities between GLP-1 agonist medication and GLP-1 boost?
Yeah. First, you have to remember that, for example, take the example of people are taking Ozempic, is one of the medications that they take it. Ozempic is a polypeptide, means it is a 31 amino acid synthetic polypeptides by itself. But it acts as a stimulator. It binds with the receptor of GLP-1. It binds with the receptor, and then its receptor gets stimulated, and then you produce a lot of GLP-1. But it's by itself. Nobody has tested that how Ozempic 1 by itself, it acts as a, what did they call it, agonist. Agonist means a stimulator of receptor. It acts as an agonist, but by itself as a compound, nobody knows how toxic it is. So some of the toxicity long-term, or you see, it could be related to the toxicity of the compound or polypeptide 31 amino acid than the product GLP-1. Nobody has known the distinction, except when you take Ozempic, you suffer all these kind of side effects, acute side effects and long-term side effects. And so our product will differ in the sense that we have a non-toxic natural herbs which have a compound which also increases the GLP level. So the one major difference is this one. And second difference is that our compound had also the herbs that produce both GLP-1 and GIP. And GIP protects the toxicity potential toxicity, the way we had been talked to, is GLP-1. But no matter what the toxicity is coming from GLP-1 or the compound Ozempic as a polypeptide, we don't know the difference. But anyway, it protects it. So in this way, it's different. Another thing, very important difference is that all these products reduces appetite, suppress appetite. But here is another, we have herbs that prevents the formation of new fat cells and increase the rate of elimination of fat cell that you're already in your belly. So this is very, very important. And all these things, I don't think the other product can do it. And the reason we get it orally, another thing that they give all injection. Frequently take injection every day or every week. And the reason the injection is given so that the lifespan of the GLP-1 gets longer. But in our case, we have different types of herbs which stimulates at a different rate. So it prolongs the lifespan of GLP so that you can get a faster results.
Wow. So one of the things that caught me is it's going to prevent new fat cells.
Okay? Yeah, formation of new fat cells.
And this is so important for any man that's over the age of 40 that's on this call. All right, we know about those cortisol levels, and we know how hard it is for us to get rid of that fat belly.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Myself
that's
maybe
so important.
too.
Okay, so the next question is, with this question, I've always even said, how could this be? But I want to know the answer from this. The question is, why would GLP-1 boost an oral product, this is an oral product that we have here, be as effective as the injectable GLP meds that people inject?
Let me say, the question is why the GLP-1
Why
is...
would,
yeah.
Okay, I'll repeat it again. Why would GLP-1 boost an oral product that we take be as effective as the injectable?
Injectable will be, again, some of the toxicity could be, but our product is such, it will have a similar effect without any toxicity. In other words, the reason they inject it because prolong the lifespan of the GLP-1. And so, but in our case, it will stay 24 hours. So I think it will be much, much easier for a person to have no toxicity and at the same time lose the weight.
Rod, Dr. Prasad, I want to throw one other thing out there that you and I've discussed, and that is the Ozempic and the pharmaceuticals are a synthetic form of GLP-1 where they're mimicking it, and it goes to the receptor, correct? So it's a mimicking effect at the receptor. Is that correct?
No, it binds the receptor. It does not mimic the effector. It binds with the receptor of GLP-1 and then cell produces the GLP-1. Okay,
so you're using a synthetic compound, semaglutide, to bind with the receptor versus the way you're doing it is you're using natural compounds, natural herbs, and natural ingredients to stimulate the body to manufacture GLP-1 rather than synthetically. Is that right?
That's right. And that's the thing. Synthetic one, that's called long-term toxicity that you see, pancreatitis or thyroid cancer or some other type of cancer.
Well, so Dr. Prasad, I think, anytime I've seen pharmaceutical drugs, they always tell you the benefit of the drug, but then they always have this big, long list of side effects.
Right.
And that's typical in synthetically manufactured drugs. Is there a drug? They're not natural to the body, so there's a side effect.
Yes.
The way that you're approaching this is with a natural solution that's basically a nutrient solution that the body is going to recognize to stimulate the same effect. Is that right?
And also the prolong the lifespan because not this all product they will produce at the same time.
Yeah,
So
and
there
so
are
that's the
different-
other thing is you've got in essence like a time release effect for GLP-1.
Right.
So the pharmaceuticals, you're injecting them to
Yes.
stimulate the body to create a lot of GLP-1 so it lasts longer in an unnatural way. The way you're using it is you're using different herbs and natural ingredients that the body absorbs at a different rate, and
Yeah.
therefore you're creating a time release effect for the
in
creation
a
of
way, yes,
GLP-1.
that's correct. That's correct.
So your belief is that not only will it be as effective, but it's going to have less toxicity, less side effects, more
Exactly.
benefits, and you're also approaching it from a more balanced hormonal approach with GLP-1 and
GLP-1.
GIP, right?
Yeah, because none of the product that we are taking, Rod, that you mentioned it, have this capacity to stimulate GLP-1. And GLP-1 hormone is extremely important. The receptor for GLP-1 is present in every organ in your body. But sometimes, like when you eat food, certain kind of food stimulates the GLP production, but they destroy it right away within 2 minutes. So they produce some benefit. And GLP has also some antioxidant, anti-inflammation effect that can protect your brain, it can protect your kidney, your lung, heart. So it is almost, in a way, it is additional ingredient to improve your health. Not only that you lose weight, but also increase overall health. And it's
Dr. Prasad, I know that another thing is that weight loss, there's different ways of losing weight. There, people can lose weight with losing water, people can lose
Yeah.
weight with losing muscle,
Yeah.
people can lose weight with losing fat. So the
Yeah.
goal is to create weight loss with the loss of fat, not the
Yes.
loss of muscle, right? So you've designed the
that's right.
GLP-1
Exactly.
to
Yeah,
address fat, not just losing weight. Is that?
that's correct.
So I know that's one of the, people talk about the Ozempic face and other effects of radically losing weight through Ozempic and others. A lot of the time it's because they're not losing just fat, they're also losing muscle. But you've designed your GLP-1 boost
Yeah.
to not have that effect.
Exactly. And also that, it takes about a statistic shows that if you are taking Ozempic to lose 5 pounds, it is not very quick. Even though you are taking all this, it takes 5 pounds per week. 1 week, you have a 5 pound.
Is it 5 pounds a week or 5 pounds a month?
5 times a month, not week, sorry.
Yeah, 5 pounds, like about a pound a week. So,
Yeah.
Our expectation with GLP-1 boost is about 2 to 4 pounds a week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 to 4 pounds is what we would expect for people to experience. And by taking the micronutrients and probiotic and other things, if you can afford them, you're going to get a more healthy weight loss.
Healthy weight loss. That's what my goal was, to make a healthy weight loss over a long period of time.
Yes.
So Dave, you say 2 to 4 pounds a week or a month?
2 to 4 pounds a week. How much, Dr. Prasad?
I would say that our product, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that
No, 2 to 4 pounds a month, right?
if I have to predict, at least it will be do better than 5 pounds per month.
Okay.
All right.
So at least 5 pounds a month.
Okay.
At least.
Okay.
And in doing so, you have no toxicity.
And I think that's extremely important because a lot of people, I think a lot of people are just going out there and putting their bodies and their health in a state where later on they don't know the full effect of losing weight so fast. When you lose it gradually,
Yes.
you're able to keep it off a longer period of time. Me being as a personal trainer back in the days and going through all sorts of different nutrition and diets.
Mhm.
So this is phenomenal for everyone that's just on this call. This is a great thing to lose the weight and the quality, not just water, but you're losing the fat. You're losing, and you're not losing muscle. That's what's so important. And the other thing is this, if I may interject, you watch. Don't worry about the weight. I always tell people, I say, worry about the inches, how your pants is feeling, how your energy is throughout the day, because it makes a difference.
Yep. I think,
Okay, so the next question is, that was awesome. Awesome. The next question is, how long will it take for GLP-1 boost to work, and to what extent will it work?
Well, I think, after you will start noticing after a week, you will see that your appetite has reduced and you are not eating as much. So I would say after a week or two, you will see visible notice that you are losing weight. And I'm sure most of the people, I do it every morning, whether I lose weight or not, I take my weight. And someday pound more, someday pound less. But in this case, you will have continuous, slow, gradually loss of weight. So within 2 weeks, I think you will see it.
Within 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so the other question is this. Are there any concerns related to the safety and side effects of this new product?
No, as far as we know, and as far as the science says, that we have done very thorough research on this issue, all the herbs that we have included, has been used in human for thousands of years and no toxicity. So I'm not concerned about the toxicity at all.
And it doesn't interfere with medicine at all?
No, it would not. That's another good thing, is that GLP does not interfere with any other medication. And it, if anything, because of its property that it also acts as an antioxidant and anti-inflammation, if anything, it will help those medications which produces oxidative stress and inflammation.
Dr. Prasad, someone who's been on Ozempic or another one of those products, how long would you recommend that they stay off that before they start taking GLP boost?
Yeah, I think what I have seen is that it takes at least 5 days to depend upon how long you have been taking, because this polypeptide can accumulate. It does its job, but it is still there. And so I would say that 5 days, people who have done their study, if 5 days they removed it, to be safe, I say 7 days.
Okay, so 5 to 7 days, then start our
Right.
product.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so I was gonna say, those first questions were from the Dr. Corbier's, that they wanted answered for their brain restoration clinic.
Okay.
So we appreciate that. Rod, I'm gonna ask them this one. Is it
Go ahead.
important to eat 30 minutes after you take the GLP-1, or can you wait an hour or two to eat? Is food?
Yeah, no, you don't, after taking it, you can wait an hour or two before you have a meal. That's okay. Because, it will take a couple of days before you see your appetite has been suppressed and you don't feel like eating.
Right. So you don't need to force yourself to eat if you don't feel like eating. That's why it's important to take the core 4, the micronutrients. So we're all
Yes.
giving our body what it needs in
Yeah.
between. Okay. Is there a minimum amount that you can take a GLP-1 boost that would be considered harmful?
Well, see, again, nobody has tested it, but I was discussing with Jeff, and it is possible that you take, say, 1 capsule, not in nighttime, because nighttime you don't feel hungry anyway. And so daytime, you can split up 2 capsules. One is, say, sometimes in the morning before meal, and another sometime in the afternoon before dinner. And that can be a split up, but the result would be the same. And the reason I initially recommended 2 at a time, because I thought that, since they are going to release the GLP at a different rate, it will be okay. But then I thought maybe it will be worth trying it, because nobody knows it until we do it. Somebody might try 2 capsules in the day, and sometimes, but I think it makes sense if you do 1 capsule and 1 capsule in the afternoon. That means you are also further prolonging the lifespan of the GLP-1.
So if you're not feeling like you're getting the appetite control, then you should add a dose to your.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay. Is this, wait a minute. Is this beneficial for those who do not need to lose weight? Like, because people with dementia or whatever, it's going to help
For
with
dementia, we
blood
have many other
pressure.
products. We have already many other products for dementia, but it is not necessary because you don't want to take any extra things because your body is already producing when you take vegetables. If you are, then you're already producing GLP-1, but it doesn't last long, but it does some job. So I don't think a person who is thin or doesn't need to lose weight should take this product.
So with all the added help with the, the brain and the heart, people have those different issues. Or what about diabetics? I mean, when
Yeah,
they
for
extra
diabetes,
help-
a must.
Yeah.
For diabetes, it is a must. Our product is
Okay.
a must. But only warning that I give to diabetic patient, make sure you monitor your glucose level closely. Because if you are already on medication, oral medication for the treatment of diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
then this will go further enhance it. So you could develop hypoglycemia, and then you should consult your doctor, and doctor will say, go home, take a glass of orange juice. This most of the time, this is what happens. But another thing that if you have not on any medications, on say for example any oral medication you just started, you are pre-diabetic, then this is fantastic, would be effective. You will prevent diabetes if you are pre-diabetes, and if you take this product, and it will glucose metabolism will be so much increased that it will not develop it. But most of the people who are obese also have diabetes already, taking oral medication already.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Okay.
ask a question about on what she was just saying? So if you're on Ozempic because you're diabetic, should you still go off it for 5 days before taking the GLP-1? Or should you just take this to enhance what you're doing and then possibly back off on the Ozempic later?
Yeah, I mean, Ozempic is probably you are also on some oral medications or just Ozempic alone?
I'm just doing the Ozempic shots alone.
Which is shot alone, no other medication?
No, because I also will take Insulin, which is, cinnamon and chromium when I can to help regulate that, to keep it lower.
Yeah, but insulin is a medication for diabetes. I would say no. I think if you have to get off for at least 5 days before you start our product.
Okay, so go ahead and still stop the Ozempic before starting the GLP-1.
Yeah, stop for 5 days.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. What if you need to open the capsule? It's okay to open the capsule and put it in like applesauce or something like that.
Yeah, you can.
Cannot swallow capsule.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. All right, Rob, your
Beth,
turn.
I want to, on the capsule, the capsule is just simply to hold, the veggie capsule is just simply to hold the ingredients. So the capsule is not critical for consumption. It just makes it easier for consumption. Or if a capsule is hard to swallow, you just mix it with some food.
Yeah, right.
Now, Dr. Prasad, I've seen a couple other questions here in the chat. Beth, could I ask him some of these questions?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so if someone's been on steroids, Dr. Prasad, is this product how does this work with someone who's been on steroids or who is on steroids for treatment of other issues?
But I mean, if she is not, it is not, if you are a product, we have some other product that can help. But in case of if she is not overweight or doesn't need to lose weight, then I would recommend don't take it.
But let's say someone wants to lose weight who's been taking steroids. You don't see any issue with taking GLP-1 boost?
No. There is no interaction. In other words, steroid produce a lot of toxic chemicals in your body, and that is very harmful. And so at least, this for this, our micronutrients that we have core 4 will be very important as well. And but again, they can take it, and then that is okay.
So, Doc, I see some chat about Alzheimer's and taking GLP. The thing that's exciting about GLP-1 is that they're starting to now doing all kinds of research on other effects like Alzheimer's, heart disease, dementia, anxiety, depression, inflammation, and they're seeing a lot of additional benefits from GLP-1, but the science is still being developed on that from what I can see or what we've discussed. So if someone has Alzheimer's, would you recommend they take more of the brain boost and the micro daily versus the GLP-1 boost, or would you also say try the GLP-1 boost?
No, as you know, I'm going to giving a lecture on Zoom call in an international meeting on Alzheimer on Core 4, and important in prevention as well as improved treatment of Alzheimer's disease. So for there, if you are skinny and you have Alzheimer's disease, you don't take any these kind of product GLP-1.
Because that would suppress their appetite and they're going to lose even more weight, right?
Yeah, exactly. You don't want any complication because you already, if you have Alzheimer's, you are not overweight. The overweight main issue is diabetes.
Okay.
And so I would say that we have already product that will take care of the diabetes, the issue. And, GLP has some effect on brain function, but then it has some toxicity. So we don't know whether the toxicity comes from the synthetic compound or it is GLP-1. Until that distinction is resolved, I would say don't take it. But if that GLP has no toxicity at all, it would not hurt you.
Okay, so basically what I hear you saying is do the Core 4 with a brain boost versus GLP-1 for Alzheimer's right now.
Yes.
Okay, another question. If someone, so let's say that I'm looking to lose weight with GLP-1 boost, and let's say over 6 months, whatever my period of time is, I achieve my goal. So I've lost the weight, I'm looking great, I'm feeling good. Should I keep taking GLP-1 boost or should I go off it once I hit my weight loss goal?
Well, I mean, there is no data for our boost, so I can't tell what will happen if we stop it. But the data is available for Ozempic, that if you discontinue it because of the toxicity or because you don't feel good or whatever, weight loss, then you will gain weight again.
Okay, so the science says that people on Ozempic who stop put the weight back on.
Yeah.
So, but what we're saying is with the GLP-1 boost, we expect healthy long-term weight loss. So really, if I'm hearing you right, what you would say is if you hit your goal, you could go off of the product, but if you start to gain weight, make sure you go back on the product. Is that what you would recommend?
That would be a good idea because we don't know in our product. I can only quote the data for Ozempic, but I think it is possible that if once you lost the weight and you're on a healthy diet and micronutrient, you may not need it, but we don't know.
So really, I think this is what we want to teach everybody. Your health is your responsibility, okay?
Yeah.
So we're providing you tools, these micronutrients, the hormones, the GLP hormones, like we talk about, really we're addressing the 3 legs of the health stool. One is micronutrition, one is your gut health, and now we're talking about hormonal health. So we're addressing the 3 legs of the stool for your health. But then it's really for you to measure how your body's responding to the effects of the products. So if you've hit your weight loss goal, I can tell you as a businessman, owning a business, we're in business to create a profitable company. We're in a business to bring health and goodness to the world. I would like to say to you, take the product forever. But if you don't need it forever, I don't want you to do that.
Exactly.
We want you to be healthy. We want you to be happy. We want you to get the most out of your financial resources possible. So what we would say to you as being real is take GLP-1 boost till you hit your weight loss goal. Then you could go off of it. And if you can maintain weight off of it, no reason to take it. If you're starting to gain weight, I think Dr. Prasad, you say go back on what worked.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. And also that, if you are taking continuously macronutrient that we have, either basic bundle or core 4 plus brain boost or whatever is you are on, my prediction would be that it is possible that once you maintain a lot, you will continue to gain because you're taking nutrients, you're in good health, you won't feel like eating, losing weight. Psychologically, might prevent you to going back to increased appetite.
Okay, so we're really, and this is something I want everybody to understand, is Dr. Prasad and David's goal is for you to be the healthiest, happiest, wealthiest person possible. That means taking products that enhance your health. That means making money and saving money in a way that enables you to maximize your wealth, your freedom. That's what our goal is. We want you to be healthy and happy.
Yep.
Beth, I think that, you know, I see also here, if you are finding hormonal balance taking GLP-1, I think, yeah, it could be and should be probably a forever product for you if you're getting the balance you need in your system. So once again, that's you measuring and monitoring your health and the benefits of the products. And so we're going to trust you judging the effects for you more than us judging the effects for you.
And keep us informed about that.
100%, yes. That's one of the exciting things about GLP-1 boost. I want people to understand. So like I've been asked this multiple times, and that is, what are the testimonials of GLP-1 boost? Here's what's exciting. Right now we have pushing 500 of you. Beth, that's some new information. In the pre-launch, we have pushing 500 people who have signed up for the product. We cannot wait for you to start sharing with us your experience on the product. Now, and this is where, and I've had numerous conversations like this, and this is an exciting time at Engage. It's exciting for all of us for a lot of reasons. And that is, when Dr. Prasad created Micro Daily, he had the science. And then the U.S. military and his investor group spent $24 million in 6 years validating that science, which led to 7 patents, 14 clinical studies. So it took 6 years to get all that validation for Micro Daily. And Dr. Prasad, you like to say that what science told you the effects would be underestimated the real world effect in terms of bringing health to people. Is that true?
Correct. That's correct. I didn't expect that kind of beneficial effect that we are seeing every day.
So Micro Daily and his other products, I mean, collagen, they're all exceeding what the science said they would do. So
yeah.
When we were making a decision of launching this product, and we had conversations with our leadership, with Dr. Prasad, with Che, with outside parties, we had advisors coming in, and we had many discussions about this. And the decision we made was, and Dr. Prasad, you said this, I said, Dr. Prasad, based on the science and the formulation, I mean, you have 9 unique ingredients. Nobody's doing anything like this, but everything that you understand about the human body and nutrition, I asked you, what's your level of confidence that people will experience positive results from this? And what did you say?
100%.
So all I can tell you is when Dr. Prasad says 100%, we made a decision that we're not going to wait to introduce this product to you. We're going to introduce it to you now, and we're all going to go on a journey of validating in the real world Dr. Prasad's science, and each one of you gets to be a part of that. And all I can do is say thank you for trusting Dr. Prasad. Thank you for trusting Engage. Thank you for trusting Dr. Prasad's lifetime and legacy, where the Nobel Prize Committee came to him, where the U.S. military came to him, where NASA came to him, where I will say the Russian Federation of Scientists came to him, where the National Institute of Health trusted him with tens of millions of dollars of research grant money, where the University of Colorado trusted him for over 30 years to teach doctors to do research in science. And I could go on and on and on, where the International Society for Cancer and Nutrition trusted him to lead as the president of that society. The Royal Academy of Medicine in London trusted him and invited him. So many others have trusted his lifetime of work. We are now trusting you, Dr. Prasad, in your lifetime of work in launching this product. And I just want to say to everyone who's here, everyone who's ordered the pre-launch product, I want to say to you, thank you. I think this is a moment in history where we're going to change the history and health of ultimately millions of people because of you pioneers that are a part of this. And Beth, I just want to tell everyone, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I've got an announcement tonight at the end I want you to know, because you know, the pre-sale ended today at 6 o'clock, right, Beth? You tell me when you want me to make the announcement.
Yes, it did. So what do you have up your sleeve? You can wait. You can wait.
Okay, I'll wait. Yeah. You're going to have to stay. People have to stay to hear more.
Yes, absolutely. Rod, you there?
I'm right. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Beth. I'm sorry, Dave and Dr. Prasad. I'm just in awe. The reason why I'm in awe is because of the presentation of this product and the confident level that you have, and it just exudes through the phone and the energy that you know, the way you talk about this product. People, I want you to understand this. You are in a mark of history right here, trying this product, get this product into your body, and losing all of that fat. You hear me?
Yes.
Fat. Kill that fat. Get rid of that fat.
Yes.
Okay? I have a couple more questions,
Sure.
if you don't mind. Dr. Prasad, can you explain what this means, that GLP will slow down digestion?
No, GLP have nothing to do, nothing to do slowing down digestion's product because your body is producing. Only way you can lose digestion is when you are growing old, your body is not producing enough digestive enzyme. But GLP has no effect on that. But what happens that if the food that you take is not being emptying from the gut, then you will have some problem, constipation. But there is nothing to do with digestion. Constipation is because your previous food that you ate is not being eliminated, so you are stuck.
So the reason why that question was asked is because I know people have taken the Ozempic. It's like side effects of that is the stomach becomes paralyzed and
Yeah.
it's not pushing through. So
Yeah.
want to clear that with our product versus the, you know, other synthetic.
I think that's a good question. I think if the intestinal function is compromised, then intestine is one of the places where your digestive enzymes are produced. So then if they are not as functional, then digestive enzyme will be reduced. And in that scenario, you have to take digestive boost.
Okay, and the probiotics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was a very good question, Rod. And so I think it is very important because, you know, if, again, I want to make this distinction. Is it because toxicity is because of the polypeptide as a compound, or is it the effect of GLP? Nobody knows as yet. Nobody performed the experiment to test.
Well, Dr. Prasad, let me ask you, I would guess that you would say, if the body is doing something naturally, then you shouldn't have the toxic effects.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would say.
If the body is being stimulated synthetically, you are reasonably likely to have a toxic effect, correct?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
And so based on your studying of the human body at the cellular level over 60 years, your belief is that by stimulating naturally with natural ingredients, GLP-1, you're going to have a much more desirous, beneficial, pleasant experience than when you're synthetically doing it.
That's what I would say. At least we will know scientifically point of view. Maybe it is a GLP, too many producing it. But I would say GLP hormone is very non-toxic.
Yeah.
You know.
So you think it's more the synthetic effects that's toxic?
That's right. That's what my prediction is. This is, you know.
Well, and you know, I think of all of the studies you've done. I mean, you've studied synthetic vitamins versus natural.
Yeah, I know. Right.
And I know that, like, even as you discovered vitamin E succinate crosses the blood-brain barrier, you were doing research on nutrition at the natural nutrition at the cellular level, and discovering the way it works at the cellular level when people had no clue.
No clue, exactly.
Like, you discovered butyric acid in the lower colon, did you not?
Yeah.
The effect of butyric acid.
As the anti-cancer agent.
Yes. Well, that's why they're having you lecture in Dubai on the dementia. That's why they're having you lecture in Tokyo. What are you lecturing in Tokyo on?
Tokyo Dubai is the diabetes.
Okay, diabetes in Dubai. In Tokyo, what are you lecturing on?
Tokyo is in Alzheimer. One is that too. One is just Tokyo. Another, Alzheimer is a treatment component only. But there is a whole prevention as well as treatment, and important of Core 4.
And then you're doing Sweden, right? What are you doing in Sweden?
Yeah, again, they do on aging. How you can improve the quality of life during aging. And I published this work, as you know.
Well, that's something I want everybody to know. I mean, like in the last year, how many papers have you published, Dr. Prasad?
I think I would say at least 3-4 papers in my old
So
age.
at 90 years old, at 89, you published 3-4 papers, and
Yeah.
you've been invited to lecture to the smartest, most accomplished people in science on these subjects in Dubai, Sweden, and Tokyo. And tonight, you're talking to us, your engaged family, for
Great
free.
privilege. It is great privilege, Davies, because you and the engaged team fulfilling my mission, trying to fulfill my objectives. We have both same objectives. And so, and of course, person like Beth and Jeff are playing a central role. Bernard Dean is there, and Jonathan, and all the engaged family members, they have all playing an important role in spreading our message of good health. At the same time, you are financially comfortable as well.
It's called win, win, win. We love it.
Yep.
Okay, Beth, is there anything else? I've just been looking through the
Yes.
chats. Well, I mean, how fun is this? I do see Denise asking, with intermittent fasting or eating one meal a day instead of in the morning, would you take it before your meal? I think what you said is take one capsule before each meal, the
Yeah.
morning and lunch meal. That might
Right.
be the most effective for some
Right.
people.
Right. Yeah.
I think basically the idea is this is going to help slow down your appetite. So take a capsule before you eat 30 minutes or so, and you should see a benefit.
Yeah.
So, Rod, I'm gonna let you
Yes.
say whatever you
We have
want,
one more.
and then we're gonna kind of close the call because it's getting.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Let me see. Okay. So basically you're saying this doesn't cause constipation. What age do you consider to start on GLP-1, Dr.
I
Prasad?
would say, generally, even you see the kid in high school, 12 years or older, if they're fat, obese, not a healthy kid. And so if somebody at 12 years age they're obese, then she should take that. But if not, then I don't recommend children.
Dr. Prasad, it's interesting you say that. I mean, 70% of 20-year-old and older Americans are overweight.
Yeah.
I mean, 7 out of 10. So really, 7 out of 10 adults 20 years or older need this product.
Yeah.
70% of America needs this product. So that'd be one in terms of adults. Now, teenage obesity, I know that it's in the 10, 20% range. I mean, there's a significant number of obese teenagers. This really could be a gift from a parent to a teenage child to just give them the GLP-1 boost to help them manage their appetite. Could it not?
Yeah. I'm not only appetite, but the type of food that they eat. I mean, they eat fatty food, McDonald's, these kind of things every day. I mean, one day is okay, but not every day.
Yeah.
I mean, the poor nutrition contributes to the fat.
So you would also say micronutrients with the GLP for teenagers is really important for them to develop in a healthy way.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. I think, if you think about it, and this is why we are the micronutrient company with the Michelangelo or the Einstein of micronutrition expertise in Dr. Prasad. Micronutrient deficiencies and the lack of nutrients in our food is really a United States crisis and becoming a global crisis.
Yes.
And Engaged, we're here to address that in a way that's really quite simple. It's as simple as taking a micronutrient supplement. It's very simple, right?
Yeah.
And we have one more. It's going to be a 3-part question. Okay, and so that we can just narrow this down. If I'm on medication and I have brain injury or any form of dementia, will GLP affect the medication? Will it help my brain injury or dementia?
If you are not fat, and if you are on a core 4 plus brain boost, answer is no. That will help your brain recover faster. But if you're obese at the same time, then of course you take our product, GLP Boost. Is that answer question, Rod? Or
Yes, you answered the question. So the only other thing is, if I'm on medication, is GLP-1 boost safe for me?
yeah, no, it is. If you are on medication, question medication, either medication is Ozempic or it is Ozempic is some different heart
Just
medication.
Yes, just any kind of medication besides Ozempic.
Yeah,
Just
you
medication
know,
for heart.
Ozempic, of course, no. But if you have any, you don't combine our product with Ozempic. But if you are on any other kind of medication for your heart disease or brain or kidney or anything, then you can take it.
So even
That's
if you're taking
wonderful.
insulin, you can take the
Yeah,
GLP.
insulin, you can take it, yeah. But, you know, again, those people who are insulin or oral medication, I always want monitor glucose closely.
Right. And we obviously want everybody to know to always consult their physician anyways, if they're on their medicine. So take the advice from your doctor. All right, well, Rod, we're gonna close it up. So do you have anything last to say?
No, I just wanted to say that I am so excited. I hope everyone that's on this call is so excited. You should be doing jumping jacks, flips, whatever it takes. And I'm just gonna try not to take that the GLP-1 boost like Tic Tacs. I just can't wait to put this product. I can't wait to put this product in my body. All of you should be calling Dave, calling the company, get this product to me right now. I got to get rid of this fat belly. All right. That's
yes,
it.
Rod, we are lucky to meet Rod at Cancun. I mean, not Cancun, but Del Coronado, because he's such a pleasant fellow and very active and energetic, much more than most of the people I meet.
Thank you.
That's why I said, Rod, come on the call, because, you know, he has that with him. I don't have that personality.
No,
But
all of you have energy, but, you know, he's so, when you talk to him, he's so enthusiastic about everything in life, you know, just like
yeah.
we are.
But
You know?
I say Dr. Picola and Bernard have that personality too.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah, I mean, our
yeah.
engagement, the reason is because we are treating each other as a family member.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a, you know.
Absolutely. So I do want to thank everybody coming on this call, but I also want Dave to release something that he's been waiting to say.
Well, Beth, first of all, you get credit. You get credit for this. So our pre-sale ended today at 6 o'clock. So it's now 7 o'clock. So technically it ended an hour ago. But Beth wanted to do this call tonight to make sure that we had a chance to answer everyone's questions, make sure anyone that was, you know, hadn't had their questions answered on the pre-launch call had a chance to hear some answers. And so, Rod, fantastic job with all the questions you asked. Thank you for all the chat. Also, you know, I see we have 135, 136 people who are on this call. So tonight, you're the first to know we are going to extend the pre-launch special one more day. So the pre-launch special will be extended from now until tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So anyone else that wants to get the buy two, get one free with the super high QV and also the free entry into the weight loss contest. The other thing I want you to know is I had told everybody on the pre-launch that we were going to be contributing at least $10 for every GLP boost bundle that we sold, and then contribute that to the weight loss biggest loser contest. I can tell you right now, I'm very confident that number is going to be at a minimum of a $5,000 prize, and we'll see how the launch goes. But we could be looking at $5, $10, maybe even more $1,000 in the pool for the biggest loser contest. So there's going to be a significant opportunity for every one of you that enter the contest to make a really nice financial win by winning the weight loss contest. In addition, I want to remind you all, we are also making a everyone wins contest. You know, at Engage, my vision of the mission of Engage is to create a company where everyone wins. That means 100% of our affiliates make money, 100% of our customers experience positive results. That's the vision we have. And so I can't do a weight loss contest where only 10 or 20 people win. So we're going to do a contest where if you lose 10 pounds over your first 90 days, 3 months, we're going to give you 120 reward points so you can get a free GLP-1 boost with your reward points or any other products you want. So you're going to get a free entry into that contest by buying the pre-launch. So everybody, you got one more day. Go share it. Everyone you know who didn't take advantage of it or forgot or missed or didn't pay attention, you got one more day to be a part of the pre-launch. So Beth, that's the special announcement tonight. And your group heard it first.
So what do y'all think about that? Unmute yourself and say.
Woo woo! Party time! Let's go!
I like it.
Thank
I
you.
like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, Dave, I really appreciate you showing up and supporting our
Thank you.
team and supporting the company whenever anybody.
you.
Thank
you.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Dr.
Thank
Prasad.
you.
All
Love
right,
you.
y'all, let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right, you know, it's
Every
coming
day to
alive in
work.
25, Beth, and Engaged family. We're all coming alive. And by the way, there's some of you on this call, I already know you're getting some massive triple bonuses. I'm seeing the numbers. Like I've said to you all, numbers don't lie, and there's some serious triple bonus money on the line right now. And I'm so very proud and grateful for each one of you. And I can't wait. I see some Make Dave Pay hats. Please make me pay. I like it. I like it.
I've got quite a few triple bonuses happening this month. Quite a few.
It's exciting times, Beth. And thank you, Beth, for being a fantastic leader
Yes.
and everybody else at Engage. Engage is about to become a company that the world will know because we are here delivering good. And I really want to create with you a company where people's trust and belief in each other is rewarded with people who are worthy of being trusted. So I'm grateful for your trust.
And I want to say something. Like it's just a really big family. I mean, engaged together, all these affiliates, how much people work together as a team. Nobody's individual. So that is just really pleasant with this company Engaged. So we appreciate that because we know it starts at the top. Thanks, Jeff.
And I want to say this.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, Beth.
Go
I
ahead.
want to say this. I can concur to that. I really enjoyed. It was just like a big family meeting. Dave, meeting Dr. Prasad, meeting the other group, the other people, the other family members, and it was just wonderful being in San Diego. Look, people, don't miss this next one. I can't emphasize this. Go whenever Dave puts out these events, Engage puts it out, we have to get there. It's unbelievable. It's fun. You get revived. You have this energy that you bring back to your people, and it reciprocates itself. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. Thank you so much, Dave and Dr. Prasad and Beth.
Well,
Thank you.
Rod, on Monday on our corporate call, we'll be talking more about the August event location. I think a lot of you on the East Coast are going to like it. In fact, Rod, I think your home state's a very likely place we're going to be meeting soon. So we'll see you soon in Florida.
Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go.
In our beach bodies.
Yes, we're going to, yes, in our GLP-1 boost bodies. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on my tan already. Let's go.
Okay, I can't go through all of that with you right now. So why don't we set up some time to
All
go?
right, bye, y'all.
All right. Thank you, Beth. Good
Good
night,
night,
everybody.
everyone. Thank you, Dr. Prasad, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Awesome
Thank
company.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Prasad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, Beth. And thank you, Beth.
Thank you.
Beth. Awesome.